Good morning, dear 6th class students. Today we are starting our chapter number 5th, that is the separation of substances. So, in last classes, we already finished our chapter number 4, okay? And now we are starting our chapter number 5th, that is the separation of substance, okay? And one more information, you have to carefully write the question answers, okay, of these chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? We will check, okay, after school opening. So that's why you have to finish your work at the regular intervals of time, okay, and you have to also take care about your study. So now we are starting the chapter number 5, that is the separation of the substances. Separation of substance means, it means how we have to separate the substance, how we have to separate the substance. So for that we will discuss here. Most of the materials present on the earth are made up of two or more substances mixed together. Mixed together, it means the many substances are just it is not a single substance. It means the single substance even can be made up of two or more than two, like milk. Milk is made up of milk ingredients and water, okay, and like air is a mixture because it is made up of like soil particles and different type of gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide, helium, argon, neon. Many gases are hydrogen, many gases are mixed with that, and many pollutants, okay, also mixed with that. So we have to tell that the every substance is just a mix of form of one or more substances. For example, soil is a mixture of sand, clay, minerals, salts and dead remains of plants and animals. Water contains dissolved salts and gases in air. Water also having the dissolved salts and gases in the air in it. Air is made up of several gases, and air also made up of several gases like smoke, dust particles, water vapor, the food we eat, the milk or tea which we drink are all mixtures. So all are having the in the mixture form. To obtain butter from milk or tea from a mixture of tea leaves and brew, we need to separate them by some simple methods. Okay, so to obtain butter from milk, so you know about that butter. Generally, cheese, cottage, and many things are there. So we are getting from the milk product. They are the milk product, dairy products, and we are getting from that. Or tea from a mixture of tea leaves and brew. So and tea from a mixture of tea leaves. So tea leaves you have to you know about that with the help of a strainer you have to separate, okay, and after that you are using the form of tea. We need to separate them by simple methods. We need to separate everyone by the simple methods. Thus, the substances which are useful to us are separated from the mixture in a different ways based on their properties. The substances which are useful to us, are separated from the mixtures. Like wheat grains are separated from the pebbles. Like rice generally have to separate. Okay, so many things generally we have to make them separate and use, and can be converted into the usable form and on the basis of their properties. Like first is that pure substances. Pure substances, it means, what is the definition of pure substances? It means those are made up of only one type of particles. Those are made up of only one type of particles. It means there is no ingredients, no mixture, no more than one substance is there. That is the pure substance. That is the pure substance. So what is the definition of pure substance? It is consist of only one type of particles. It is consist of only one type of particles. So they are known as a pure substance. They are known as a pure substance. So a pure substance consists of only one type of particle. So it will have a definite composition and fixed properties which are different from the composition properties of another pure substance. So one pure substance is different from other pure substance in their properties because the composition of this pure substance is only one. It means their ingredients is only one. It means any substance, okay, we will see that like oxygen, like gold or any metal which is a pure metal, okay, they are a composition of only one type of substance. They are not having any mixture in that, okay. So A pure substance fixed properties which are different from the composition and properties of another pure substance. For example, oxygen, gold, mercury, and etc. are all pure substances. Each of these have compositions of properties different from the other. Some characteristic properties of pure substance are color, odor, taste, melting point, and boiling point. So these are the substance. These are the characteristics properties. On that, we have to tell that any substance is pure. That like color. On the basis of color, we have to tell this is the pure substance. If anyone having only red color or like that, then we have to order. If order like oxygen, okay, oxygen having the order free. But if we are telling that this is the oxygen, then they are making of or made up of only one type of substance, and that is the oxygen atoms. Okay, that is the oxygen atom. Like gold. If we are telling that this is the 24 karat gold, it means there is a 100%. It means like 99.99% of golden mixtures. It means the gold mixtures only. So that gold metal is also known as the gold. It is the pure substance. Okay, but our ornaments is not a pure substance because in that we are just adding maybe sometime silver or maybe sometime copper. Okay, to make them strength. Okay, so. It is different from the pure substance are color, odor, taste, melting point, and boiling point. So it means these are having the pure substance are having their characteristics properties, and on basis of that, the melting point and boiling point are also differ from every pure substance to another one. Okay, like the mixture, a mixture contains two or more different substances mixed together in any proportions, like a mixture. Okay, so what is the next thing is that. Mixture. So what is the main difference between the pure substance and mixture? Mixture contains two or more different substances. Okay, a mixture contains two or more different substances mixed together in any proportion. In any proportion, it means a mixture contains two or more different substances mixed together in any proportion. So in any proportion means any ratio like that. It means the 70-30, 50-50, 50-40, okay, like that, and 50-40-10 like that. So in any proportion, if there is a two or more than two different substances are mixed together, two or more than two substances are mixed together. Like that, for making tea, we can take a 10 gram of tea leaves, 40 ml of water, 50 ml of milk, then we will combine to make a tea. So that is the mixture. Tea is the mixture of this. What are the ingredients or what are the substance? Because it is the two or more than two substances are there. Maybe sometime we are adding 5 gram of sugar. Okay, maybe any tea masala or like that. So these all are combined to make a tea. Okay, that is the it means the drink for drink purpose, and that's why this is the mixture. So tea is in the form of mixture. So mixture contains two or more different substances mixed together. Okay, proportion. One talk I'll take. Sorry for interruptions. Okay, so let's begin our again that mixture. So a mixture contains two or more different substances mixed together in any proportion. So their proportion is any. It means for any proportion you have to make. Okay, like that for making tea, you have to take 30 ml water, and you have to take more than it means 60 ml or like water also. It means milk also you have to take. So this is the for any proportion. If you are mixing the two or more than two substances in any proportions, so this is known as a mixture. And pure substance, it means they are made up of only one type of substance. They are made up of only one type of atoms or one type of particles is there. Now it is also known as the impure substance. Sometimes mixture is also impure substance. Okay, like each of these, when we are taking the metals from the earth, okay, in the form of minerals, like that is the ore form. So you know about that gold are having the very minute particles and they are having in the very minute form. In that impurities. So in the impurities you have to see that many rock salts are there, many sometimes the rocks are there, pebbles are there, soils are there, different type of soils, and from that different type of metals also that are less important for us, and gold is also there. So these are also in, we have to tell this is the impure substance. This is the impure substance. Each of these substances retain their characteristic properties. For example, sugar solution in water is a mixture. Sugar solution in water is a mixture because sugar is a solute, water is a solvent, and because both are mixed together, so we have to tell this is the sugar solution. This is the solution. Here the properties of sugar and salt water do not change on forming a solution. Similarly, milk is also a mixture of water, calcium, fats, vitamins, while rock salt contains different type of salts and soil mixed together. So rock salts contains different salts and soil mixed together. Like milk contain, you know about that milk is a complete food. So we know about that milk also having some fats, some vitamins, some minerals, some proteins also is there. So they are having water also. So this is the in the form of mixture. Is in the form of mixture. Now the types of mixture. The different substances that are present in a mixture are called its component or constituents. Different components, like for making a tea, we can use milk, water, sugar. So these are the ingredients or these are the components of that mixture. These are the components of that mixture. Sometimes we can easily see them. For example, if sugar is mixed with the sand, we are able to see sugar and sand particles in the mixture. Such a mixture is called a heterogeneous mixture. It means if easily we can clarify and easily we can watch that there is a mixture. What is the composition of mixture? What is the composition of mixture? Here it is the example, like sand and sugar. If we are mixing together, they cannot completely mix, and we can easily watch this is the particle of sugar, this is particle of sand. So this mixture in which both composition are completely not mixed, that is known as a heterogeneous mixture. Sometimes we are not able to see the constituents of a mixture, and sometimes we cannot able to see the constituents of mixture. For example, when some salt is dissolved in water, when some salt or some sugar, when we are dissolving in water, then after some time, after stirring, sometime we can see the sugar particles or salt particles can just disappear because they are already mixed up, and now we cannot identify where is the salt, where is the sugar. Only the taste of that water is changed because now it is the solution of that particular salt and particular sugar. Okay, are present in mixture solution, but they are not visible to our eyes. Such a mixture is called a homogeneous mixture. All solution are homogeneous mixture. All solution, it means the solute plus solvent is solution. Solute plus solvent is equal to solution. Like solute, example, salt. Okay. Then salt, salt solutions. Okay. So this is the homogeneous mixture. So solution is also known as homogeneous mixture. So what is the wide differences in between the homogeneous and heterogeneous? This is homogeneous and heterogeneous. because we cannot able to see what is the salt, where is the salt. So this is the homogeneous, and we easily can be differentiate in between the salt and sugar, and they cannot be mixed completely. Okay, so that is the heterogeneous mixture. That is the heterogeneous mixture. Now the characteristics properties of mixture. Now the characteristics properties of mixture. The following are the characteristics properties of a mixture. These are helpful while separating the components of the mixture. Like, first is physical change. First is physical change. The components of a mixture do not undergo a chemical change, so the components forming a mixture are easily separable. For example, when sugar and charcoal are mixed, the particles of sugar and charcoal do not bind each other by any chemical force. Look at what is the physical change. The component of a mixture do not undergo a chemical change. There is no chemical change in the mixture. So the compounds forming a mixture are easily separable. It means there is no chemical change. It means there is no chemically they are reacting to both. So in the heterogeneous. So when we are telling that, so the components forming a mixture are easily separable. Easily separable. Like that, we have to tell that the white pebbles with the rice, there is a heterogeneous mixture, but we can easily separate the maybe the black stones or any stones which is found in the rice. We can easily separate from that. So it is a physical change. It means physically we have to separate. There is no need to any. This is not a chemical mixture. That's why we have physically we have to separate it. For example, when sugar and charcoal are mixed, the particles of sugar and charcoal do not bind each other by any chemical force. So when sugar and charcoal is mixed, okay, like coal or any mix, we can easily see the difference in between both properties, and we both textures are different, and their size and shape also are different. So with the help of anything physically, we have to it means separate the charcoal. It means the sugar from the charcoal. Now the homogeneity. A mixture can either be homogeneous or heterogeneous. For example, as mentioned earlier, the mixture of sugar and charcoal is heterogeneous. A mixture can either be homogeneous or heterogeneous. Mixture may be homogeneous or may be heterogeneous. But as mentioned earlier, the mixture of sugar and charcoal is a heterogeneous. If sugar and charcoal is there, like sugar plus charcoal is heterogeneous mixture. Okay. Heterogeneous mixture. Okay. Now, and whereas a mixture of salt and water, this is the homogeneous mixture. Okay, we already write here. Now the variable compositions, the ratio of the components present in a mixture is not a constant, hence the composition of the mixture is a variable. The ratio of the components present in a mixture, it means from the any form, it means from the any amount of, we have to take sugar and charcoal and make this comparison like 40% 40 gram, 80 gram, 500 gram. So there is no fixed composition in between that in the heterogeneous. It means the variable composition. It means the composition can be vary with the amount or with their weight. Two or more components are mixed. Separation of the constants. The different components of a mixture are easily separated by a physical means. For example, you can separate sugar and charcoal easily from their mixture. So you can easily separate sugar and charcoal from their mixtures. Okay. Energy changes also in between that. Liberation of energy such as heat does not take place when two or more components are mixed. It means there is no liberation of heat or energy is in between when the two or more components are mixed. There is no energy involvement in the physical change. Okay. Now no specific properties. When a mixture is formed, the constants of the mixture retain their original properties. It means after this heterogeneous mixture or in this constant no specific properties. It means there is no such a way of difference is found. It means earlier this is sugar also, and after that also this is the sugar. There is no change in there chemically means. Okay. their original properties. For example, a mixture of charcoal and sugar, the constituent retain their original properties. It means after that also, it means when they are forming the heterogeneous mixture, then they are sugar also having the same properties, charcoal also are having the same properties. Their properties are not changed. Okay. And next is need for separation of the constituents. We will see in the next our class. Okay. Thank you.